Welcome to the deep dive. We're jumping straight into the pretty intense world of electric luxury performance today.
That's right. Specifically, the Porsche Taycan 2026.
Yeah, and if you're wondering, like we are, how you actually live with something this powerful day to day, well, you're in the right place.
Our goal here is really to sift through what's being said, the source material.
And figure out how Porsche pulls off this balancing act. I mean, you've got the Turbo GT, what is it, 1,019 horsepower?
Yeah, it's a staggering number, and that translates to 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in about 2.2 seconds, apparently.
Just wild. So we're digging into the tech that enables that, but also...
The compromises, there are always trade-offs, especially at this level, things potential buyers really need to consider.
Okay, so let's start with the strengths.
Yeah.
Because what seems to come up again and again in reviews is maybe a bit unexpected.
Which is?
The driving dynamics, it sounds like, despite being this big, heavy electric car, it genuinely handles like a Porsche.
Exactly. That's the core feedback, the steering, the stability. Reviewers say it feels authentic, maybe unlike some competitors.
And part of that performance story is also about charging, right? That 800-volt system.
Ah, yes, the 800-volt architecture. It's technically very advanced. The big claim is that 10% to 80% charge time.
Just 18 minutes.
Yeah, that's the number they put out there. It's a potential game changer for long trips, definitely.
But how realistic is that 18 minutes in, normal use?
Well, that's the caveat. Sources suggest you need pretty ideal conditions, the right charger, the right temperature.
Okay, so maybe not always 18 minutes, but still, the capability is a step up.
For sure. It's impressive tech.
What I find really interesting, though, is something that feels almost old school. That two-speed transmission on the rear.
Ah, yeah, that's quite unique in the EV space.
Why stick with gears when everyone else is going single speed?
Well, it's clever engineering, really. It serves two purposes. That first gear gives you that absolutely brutal launch control acceleration.
Right, for those headline-grabbing 0-100 times.
Exactly. And then the second, taller gear helps with efficiency when you're just cruising at higher speeds like on the motorway. It's sort of the best of both worlds.
A smart compromise, then. And while all that's happening underneath, they've apparently upgraded the inside, too.
They have. You see better materials, nice leather, or that race tech synthetic suede. Plus, the tech inside is faster. Better hardware, you can download third-party apps now, which is useful.
Yeah.
And they've added Dolby Atmos for the audio.
Okay, sounds good. But that neatly brings us to the, let's say, less exciting part, the drawbacks.
And the first one is pretty unavoidable, the price.
Yeah. What do we talk baseline?
The base model starts around, what, $106,000, give or take?
Okay.
But the reports emphasize that the options, the things most buyers would actually want, they add up very, very quickly.
Making it one of the priciest EVs out there in its segment.
Pretty much, yeah. It's a significant barrier.
And for that money, you still face some real-world limits, don't you? Like practicality.
Right. That sleek coupe-like roofline looks fantastic, but...
Tight headroom in the back.
That's what the reviews say. And the boot space, the trunk. 407 liters for the sedan. It's okay, but not huge compared to some rivals.
No, so form over function to some extent.
Perhaps. And then there's the range question.
Always a big one with EVs. Has it improved?
It has, apparently. But the consensus from what we've read seems to be it's still maybe lagging behind the real range champs, like, say, a Lucid Air.
Especially if you drive it like a Porsche.
Yeah.
Using that power.
Absolutely. Aggressive driving will definitely impact the real-world range quite a bit.
And the last couple of points, weight and controls.
Yeah. The weight is significant. Over 2 tons for most versions. You can't really hide that kind of mass entirely.
Even with clever suspension.
Porsche does wonders with things like adaptive air suspension to make it handle well, to mask that weight dynamically, but
physics is physics.
Right. And that weight has longer-term implications, too. Think about tire wear, brake wear. It's going to be harder on those components.
And the controls, still very touchscreen heavy.
Seems so. Lots of functions, even basic things like climate control, are buried in screens, which can be, distracting while driving.
So, wrapping this up then. What's the core message for someone looking at the Taycan?
Well, it's clearly a technological showcase. It delivers that genuine Porsche feel in an electric package, which is quite an achievement.
But the big buts are cost and practicality.
Fundamentally, yes. The price is astronomical, and you do make sacrifices in terms of space and maybe ultimate range compared to some others.
It really highlights the engineering challenge, doesn't it? Using all this tech, like that air suspension you mentioned.
Exactly. To make you forget you're hauling around this enormous, heavy battery, It's kind of a magic trick.
So here's a final thought for you to consider. Maybe the ultimate test of EV engineering isn't just how fast it can go, but how well it hides the sheer weight of the power source that makes it go fast. Something to chew on next time you see those performance figures.